can't hear much. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. It might be your headphones. Or that. I didn't have music on that whole time. Oopsies. Wait, does that mean I did my whole intro without it? Guys, I think we're gonna have to restart. I'm being honest. This is going in the You Snoops. What is up, T3 family? Hello. For anyone that does not know me, my name's Taurus, but you can also call me Rizzo, and I mainly play Rocket League here, but I do really enjoy making other content as well. Today, I think it would be fun if I start roasting your guys' waifus. But for real though, I am actually going to be very genuine with this and hopefully not biased. But of course, you know, when it comes to anime, you're going to be a little biased about it. But I actually got a suggestion from you guys back in the Discord server. I got suggestions from you guys. You guys all gave me a bunch of anime characters as well. But that's not the only place I got the resources from. I also got it from Instagram. If you guys did not know, I actually own this Instagram, which is where I post all my clips and so forth. But as well as I own this Instagram as well. This is tricky_anime, and you guys see it's done pretty well. It's done pretty well for the most part. But I made this account about 2.5 years ago, and it was mainly just for fun. And this is actually not my first anime account. I actually made this account as well, which I'm very inactive on anymore. I don't even go on it. It's why it's called tricky_dead, because it's dead. But yeah, guys, this is my first ever account. I made about like 8-9 years ago. But yeah, guys, so we're going to be ranking some characters. As you guys see here, I asked in the polls, and I asked, give me anime characters to rank in a tier list on stream. And that's exactly what happened. So I got a bunch of suggestions for you guys, and here's the tier list itself. So we got a bunch of characters here. Obviously, there's a lot of Fairy Tail characters, but that's because my page is mainly on Fairy Tail. And we're going to start out with Lucy Heartfilia, which we're going to put in the meh category. Because if you really think about it, the first like 7 or 8 arcs, she doesn't do anything. Like, honestly, she puts the Fairy Tail girls in like a very bad situations, like a lot. Like, if you think about the arc with like, where you meet Gaji and Juvia and that whole thing, it's just, you know, she just keeps putting them in bad situations kind of thing. And I should warn you guys, I am going to try not to be biased, but once again, maybe a little biased. And there may be spoilers as well, just so you guys know. I'm going to try my best not to spoil anything, but there might be some spoilers here and there. I'm going to be honest. I almost did there. This is where the weebs take over. This is where the weebs come in and just fucking bitch out my tier list. I feel like you guys are not going to like my tier list, because my opinion on a lot of characters are just, you know, they're pretty interesting. Let's just say that. Okay, guys, so the second character is actually Akame from Akame ga Kill, and I'm putting her on low tier. I'm be honest. Her personality is very bland. Like, she doesn't really have a personality for the most part, and like, to be honest, I watched this show like a year ago, and I didn't really even remember her. The only reason why I know her is because her name's in the title. She's an okay character, I guess, but she gets a little better towards the end. I guess she shows a little bit more emotions from what I remember. But there's other better characters in that show. Like, even on like that whole, what are the Riot Team or whatever the fuck it's called. But the next character is Akko, who from Little Witch Academy. And I'm going to put this character also at meh. And main reason why I'm putting her at meh, because like, I think this character is a very bubbly, fun character. Do not get me wrong. I think she's great. I think she makes the anime really fun for the most part. I just think the anime overall was just kind of forgetful for the most part. I watched the movie first. I loved the movie. I watched the anime, but I only got to like 10 episodes, and I was just like, eh. Wait, can we put her higher? I think a cat is cooler, honestly, though. You know what? Just because of that, we'll put her in high tier. How about that? We'll put her in high tier. Cat does make her a little bit more pog. But guys, on to the next character, which I forget the name too because I haven't seen this anime so long. It's Sanhak from Yona of the Dawn. Low tier. Who the fuck is this character? No, just kidding. I do know who this character is, actually. This is actually like her main knight, I would say. And this character is cool and all, but like, he's kind of just a douche throughout the whole anime. Like, he doesn't really, like, he does a lot, but like, he's also very forgiving. Until I got suggested this character from, I would not think of this character from Yona the Dawn. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the same thing with Akame. It's just kind of a forgetful character for me. By the way, Yona the Dawn needs to get a second season. They definitely need to get another season by now. And now into Levi McGarden from Fairy Tail. I don't know where I want to put her. I'm gonna be honest. I love this character to death. I'm gonna be honest. She's one of my main favorite. Like, she's one of my favorite characters from Fairy Tail. But again, does she really do much? But I think we're gonna put her in meh because she really doesn't do much in the anime again. Like, if you really think about it. I think she's mainly there for Gale. I'm gonna piss off a lot of Fairy Tail people. I'm gonna piss off a lot of Fairy Tail fans. I'm telling you that much. But I'm under her meh because I really just think she's just kind of there to like finish the ship But at the same time, like, I don't know, I can't think of any fights or anything she got into. She's literally brains and for the ship. That's really what she's there for. And to be like Lucy's like best friend or whatever. Well, I'm trying not to be biased because Levi is one of my favorite characters because she's fucking adorable. I loved her dubbed actor. Gale is a fucking amazing ship. And just like, oh, now that I think about it now that I'm like actually thinking about it, later on in the season, she's like, I feel like she just becomes way more, like a lot more important because of the whole Gale ship. And just like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like throughout the later seasons, she does actually become like, she's like a side character at first, and then just develops into like a higher main role. You know what I mean? I changed my mind. I'm gonna put her high tier. I'm being biased. I don't care. And now the next character, which is Nafumi from Rising of the Shield Hero. Top tier. Easy top tier. I support this. Thank you. I appreciate that. But we're going to put Nafumi in top tier. And I'll be honest, I'm just a sucker for zero to hero anime. I'm not sure if anyone else is, but I love when the hero becomes like, you know, this nothing into like the best they can be. You know what I mean? There's something I'm always drawn to when it comes to those type of animes. And I think that's why I want to put him mainly in top tier. But like now looking back at it, his journey from the begin, like the first few episodes to the end, is really crazy because he ends up going to like this dark state and then it gets enlightenment throughout like the show. And I think that's the best way I can describe it without spoiling much. I do like this character a lot. He is a little like bland on the personality, but that's because of the first few episodes. And if you like really watch it, I don't want to spoil anything more, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And now on to the next character that I'm sure a lot of you guys do not know. This is Shiki. I always want to call him Gumball or something. I fucking forget his last name, but basically this character is from Eden Zero, which is a new anime that's actually coming out very soon. It's made by the same person, Hiroshima Mashima or something like that. What the fuck's his name? Creator of Fairy Tail. Why do I not know this? Hiro Mashima. Yeah, okay, I was right. Hiro Mashima. Shiki Gumball. Was it really? Wait, hold up. Now I gotta look up. Did I get that right? No way it's Gumball, right? No way it's Shiki Gumball. Grand Bell. Okay, we were close. I'm not gonna lie. We were pretty fucking close to that. But I'm gonna push Shiki. Listen, I read the anime and I read it up to like chapter 13. I'm gonna explain where I'm at for anyone watching this and actually spread the manga. Basically, I got to the part where Rebecca was about to be sealed in cement or something, or turned into a statue, which is very fucked up arc, by the way. But I never made it too far in that. I never finished it, but I got to around there. So I don't really have much on this character, so I was gonna put him in low tier because he just reminds me of Natsu, but like a little bit more oblivious, because you find out that he lived with robots. He never lived with like people, kind of thing. So he's a little oblivious on like what he has to do. I'm gonna throw him meh because of that. I was gonna throw him in low just because, you know, he kind of reminds me of Replica, but I guess he is kind of a different character. And we gotta wait till see the animation comes out, and I guess I gotta read more up on that manga. Okay, now on to the character I'm sure a lot of you guys are waiting for. It is Mineta from My Hero Academia. I'm gonna put him high tier. I'm gonna put him in high tier. The reason why I'm putting him in high tier is because this character is so fucking funny. This character is really, you know what? No, actually, this character is fucking hilarious. I'm putting him in top tier. I do like this character a lot. I think he's a great addition to the whole academy and so forth. Even though he's a little bit of a pervert, he's just so funny. He's so funny. I'm a kill. No. You know what? No, I'll keep him high. I'll keep him top tier. I've already made my final answer, top tier. But he's on more of high tier, I would say. Just because like it does get a little much, but he's a fucking funny ass character. He's really funny. Every time I see him in a scene, he's like a weak little guy who does not deserve to be there, and just, I don't know, he kills me. He makes me laugh all the time. Okay, now we're on to Tamaki from Fire Force. Low tier. Rip it off like a band-aid. It's gonna be a low tier. This character is literally there for fan service. She doesn't do anything. I haven't seen Fire Force 2, so don't come at me in case she actually does stuff in Fire Force 2. Her ability's kind of fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie, but she doesn't really do much with it. She just gets naked. That's kind of her anime. I mean, if you're into that, I think it's a little untasteful. Okay, listen, there's good quote-unquote plot, and then there's bad plot. You know what I mean? I think she has bad plot because like literally she just strips down. That's pretty much it. I mean, even other animes that are borderline hentai, like such as I'm sure if anyone's seen High School DxD, at least that has a little bit more plot. Like I feel like that has like not plot as in like quote unquote plot, but like actual plot than like this character. Like at least those characters kind of do, and that's the whole premise of that anime. So I guess that really makes sense. Like in this anime, they're fighting fire. Why? I mean, I guess your clothes get burned off, but like she literally controls fire. I don't know, man. It's interesting to me. All right, guys. Now on to one of the most main characters in Fairy Tail. Actually, probably the mainest character in Fairy Tail. Natsu Dragneel. I'll throw him top tier. I'll piss off a little less anime character with Lucy. I'm gonna throw Natsu in top tier because this character, without this character, I think this anime would just be a lot less entertaining. I mean, it makes sense because he's the main character. But he's very funny. He has like, he's basically the reason why a lot of people do not like Fairy Tail is because the whole like, oh, my friends are in trouble, so I get stronger kind of thing. I don't mind that personally, and that's the definition of Natsu. And I think that's one of the main reason, because like if you watch any of the arc where they're losing, it's always something like with their friends, and then bam, fucking goes super sane kind of thing. But this character is fucking dope. Later on in the seasons, he gets really like better and so forth as well, but he's just overall entertaining. Honestly, funny characters are kind of like the best. All right, now on to Ainz from Overlord. Put him meh. I was gonna put him low, but I'll put him meh. Again, the man's got brains though. If you really think about it, this dude basically, if I'm not mistaken, you learned in the first episode, so I'm not really spoiling much because it's the first episode. The dude dies, realizes he is turned into a video game character. Video game character is basically like a mod, if you consider, because he controls the whole game kind of thing. Is it what I'm getting out of like that anime? I watched the first season, I really enjoyed it, and then I started watching the second season, I was just like, I feel like it's just gonna be the same thing. This is just like one of those animes where it's like, it's an isekai that people get thrown in it with like superpowers. Pretty much like that, like just super OP, super fucking OP. Another anime I can think about right now is what's it called? I went to another world with my smartphone, which I actually enjoy the anime a lot more than I did in Overlord. From what I remember, I'm gonna keep this character in meh. He is fucking smart though, because he was like, okay, I am in a new world and I'm OP, like right away. Like he learns that first episode. Like people listen to me. Pretty sure he's like the king of the underworld or something. All right, now for the character Elijah specifically have been waiting for. It's Kono Sensei. We'll throw him a high tier. I'm only throwing him a high tier because I don't really remember the anime. I watched it so long ago and I never finished season 2. I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2 and I dropped the anime because I was just like, it's probably gonna be the same thing or whatever. Maybe I'll go back to it one day, but as of right now, I think I'm good. But what I remember from this character is fucking hilarious. This character is like the coolest fucking teacher ever. If you guys don't know what Assassination Classroom is, it's basically this dude who's an alien, trains a class to try to kill him, but like actually teaches them, which is the cool part. And like he's just like fucking like super OP. Again, it's a super OP alien. I need to watch the ending. I really want to watch season 2 for the ending because I don't know what happens. It's higher than Kuro. I watched My Hero Academia longer. Is that a good explanation? Yeah, I'll drop Mineta. You're right. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I actually did want to drop him originally, but I was like, all right, nope, sealing with it. Okay, guys, now for the most biased opinion on this list. Juvia, top tier. I don't need to say anymore. Fucking queen right there. Queen status. I love Juvia. Juvia's from Fairy Tail, and she's just a fucking amazing character. Her transition in like arc 3, I think it was. Her transition, I'm not gonna say anymore, is like one of my favorites. And like, you'll notice that for me, when it comes to like people like having waifus and stuff like that, it's not looks or anything, it is fucking loyalty. And no other character in that anime is more loyal than Juvia to Gray. And I think that's why I'm just like, I love her so much. And like, she's just fucking goofy as hell. She's a goofy ass girl. Although the guy that she goes to, I would probably rank it like meh tier with Lucy. His name's Gray. And again, another problematic character. And now on to Asuna. I'm sure you guys know Asuna from Sword Art Online. Again, loyalty thing. I'm gonna have to go top tier. I'm not sure if you guys seen this anime, but in the first episode we meet Asuna and we get a little glimpse at her, and like at first she kind of stays very quiet, and then towards the end of that episode she talks a little bit more and really gets to like, you kind of get the vibes off her, like, you know, very cute anime girl, and that's pretty much it. And then you meet her later on, and she's kind of like this total bitch. and then really start to warm up to Kirito, who's the main protagonist. And their relationship is fucking like relationship goals. I'm being straight up honest, like the biggest goals of all time. I think the anime overall got like pretty bad. I gotta watch season 3. I really gotta watch season 3. All right, guys, now on to, I'm gonna butcher this name, Reptilia. I always say Reptilia, but I know that's not right. It's like Reptalia? I think something like that. From Rising of the Shield Hero. No, top tier. Honestly, I think the main reason why I like Rising of the Shield Hero so much is because the fucking characters in that show are so good. Even the bad characters that I hate are so good. But she is going to be top tier just because of her relationship between Naofumi is so adorable, and like her backstory is so like it's just so great because like she comes in the world like hating, like thinking everything's bad, like, you know, she basically, like, I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything again, but it is just so adorable, her relationship between the character and so forth. Basically Naofumi like raises her, but like she has like a very bad past kind of thing. There's always something with bad past and like, you know, them developing as a character. Like her character development is so fucking good, so good. And then like even when she like starts interacting with who's the fucking bird, what's the fucking bird's name, like Philia or something like that? Philo, that's what it is. Philo. Even her relationship with Philo is really adorable. Guys, if you did not know, in the Discord server we actually have a Weebs chat, so all you guys gotta do to get in it is go to categories, click on Weebs, which we have 29 Weebs. That's the most categories. That's even farther than Rocket League, and that's my main game, which is crazy. I guess that makes sense because, you know, a lot of Weebs. But we actually here, if you guys see here, night chat, which I'm gonna delete this and we don't need this chat anymore. If you see here, night chat actually is where we watch anime, and right now we're watching through, I was gonna say Space Dandy, I get that wrong every time. We're watching Cowboy Bebop. If you guys want to join, be sure to join in on that. And then after that, we're gonna go back to anime night recommendations, and we'll go through this and we'll make a poll, see what we want to watch next, and so forth. All right, but let's go ahead and go on the next character, which is gonna be Zera from Fairy Tail. Zera, I'm not gonna say his last name because that might be spoilers, but Zera from Fairy Tail. Honestly, I'm gonna throw him Meg again. He's a really cool villain and so forth for the most part, and like his story in the beginning so good, and I really love his character, but he's so fucking like, what's the word, bipolar with what the fuck he wants. Like, you'll find out that like he really just wants to die, and then he doesn't want to die, and then he's happy that, you know, and then I don't fucking know, man. It's just, he's so just. So he's suicidal. Yeah, he is suicidal in the beginning when you first meet him. Yes. Again, I could go fucking in on this Fairy Tail knowledge, but I'm trying so hard not to spoil it to anybody in case they are actually gonna watch this. And on to our next one, which is Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tail. S tier. S tier. Another fucking queen right there. Another fucking queen. Honestly, not a waifu of mine. I never really cared for the character, but I can give this character respect because she is such a strong and powerful character in the show, like physically, and like her character development is just so like motivating and strong. I love this character. She's a great addition to the team and so forth. She's actually ranked, like, she's like an S ranked wizard, I believe. She's like one of like 3 in the Fairy Tail Guild, so she's really very, very strong. And overall, like, her character development too, like the way she like starts to open up, because in the beginning of the show she's very closed into herself, and she starts to open up a lot more, and you realize this, she even mentions it in the show. It's just so great to see. And since she's like kind of like the face of, I would say she's like the face of Fairy Tail for the most part. Like in the Fairy Tail world, she's like the face. A lot of people know who Urza is, kind of thing. I mean, a lot of people know who Natsu is too, but you know what I mean. But guys, on to S Death from Akame ga Kill. S tier villain. S fucking, you can't see her face right now, but S tier fucking villain, dude. She's a stone cold bitch, man. She is such a good villain. Like, she is so like ice cold. I mean, her ability is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she is ice. She doesn't give a fuck about it. Like, she will murder whoever, whenever, and however she wants. She's way too controlling, and that's what I think is good about her when it comes to villain, because she's a villain. You gotta think about that. I'm ranking her not because of her personality stuff, because she's a villain and because she plays that role so well. She literally only cares about one fucking thing in that whole anime, and that's the main character. That's it. The rest, she's just like, I am powerful kind of thing, which is what you want from a main character, I think. But absolutely S tier. S tier character. I get why a lot of people want, like, I'm pretty sure in this fucking game, a lot of people want this card. Hold up. As death. I think that's how you spell it. Her father's into only 606. That surprised me. I feel like it'd be more. I know Zach wants that card. You know, just because of Zach, I'm gonna throw in a low tier actually. Just piss him off. Just piss him off. No, I'm just kidding though. Okay, now on to Hatsumi from My Hero Academia, top tier. Damn, I have a lot more top tiers than I thought I was gonna have. Kind of want to go back and filter now. I think Hatsumi is top tier all the fucking way. All the fucking way. This character is so fucking funny. It's again, this is another character that is so fucking funny, and she's a side character too. But yet, I knew who Hatsumi is. You know what I mean? This character always fucked up her gadget for the most part. And like every scene that she's had, she's literally just comedy. She's a comedy and a character. She is so funny, and her personality is just so spunky, and I love it. I fucking love her. I think she's really funny just because like the way she acts and stuff, and how she persuades herself to everybody else, and like the whole telemarketing thing is kind of funny. Like the way it works, like the whole, if you guys remember, in season 2, I believe it was, when they're in the academy and stuff, and she gives Tenya those like super boosts just to promote her fucking gadget or whatever. That is so fucking funny. That is such a funny scene because no one really expects it. It's like, oh, this like she's helping him to like fuck him up in the competition. No, she's literally just doing that so she can promote her shit. But now for Ryuko from Kill la Kill. Another character a lot of people are gonna get mad at me about, but like kind of annoying. I'm gonna put a low tier. I need more low tiers. I have too many top tiers, to be honest. I have a lot more top tiers than I thought I was gonna have. I mean, she's pissed off all the fucking time. That's like her character, I guess, but like she's pissed off. She gets in fights that she can't really handle. And honestly, the whole anime itself, it's kind of untasteful for me. Like if you're into that stuff, you could like, good for you kind of thing. It's not for me personally. And I think that's why my opinion on her is so low. Like, what's her friend's name? I like her. She's fucking hilarious. I mean, the whole art style of the anime, do not get me wrong, is fucking like, is so good. Like, it is actually like art. Her as a character, I'm just like not about it. I'm not about it. Mako's fucking a troll. She's hilarious as fuck. I like her a lot too. Again, I haven't seen it. I think I got to like episode 17 or 19 before I dropped it. But like, it just gets like the whole body and clothes thing is just like, I'm just like, I'm not, a little untasteful for me. Thanks though. All right, and for the final character, save one of the best for last, top tier Levi. Easiest decision of my life. Do I really even have to explain? All right, I'll explain. Levi is one of the fucking best characters because A, he's a fucking badass. He's fucking sick. I think him being so stone cold hearted in the world of Attack on Titans is so important to an anime character because he's seen shit, you know what I mean? He's seen some crazy shit. Like, if you guys remember from season 1 with the whole Annie thing and so forth, I'm pretty sure like you get a good idea, like that one chick that like gets fucked up, like definitely was going to be his future wife or something. That's the vibe that I got it from it. I'm not sure about you guys. I went back and watched it. There's a lot of scenes where like he's constantly looking back and stuff like that, and it's just like, that's the idea you get. I guess like his main whole squad, but like I think that character had a very important role in his life. He didn't cry. He didn't really show any emotions for the most part. I guess he could be lower just because like his emotion and like love levels are so low. But if you live in that world, man, like you gotta give the man a break. You know what I mean? Like he's seen some fucked up shit. And I'm currently at season 3 and shit's getting crazy right now with him and the crew. Okay, well, first off, this is our final tier list. This is what I'm gonna go with. You guys can have different opinions, of course, but if I had to make a switch around characters, make this like top tier a little less, I think I'd go here. Fuck, man. Yeah. Maybe, man. And I guess unbiasedly, I think I would throw Juvia here. I think this is I think if I had to make these even, this is what I would go with. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I actually struggled with this a lot, like thinking about it. I kind of had like a main idea, like going into it. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put this character here. But like my opinions, like think it like once when I like looked at an anime character, really thought about the whole like story behind the episodes and stuff like that, it really started to change. No, guys, this is fun. I definitely would be down to do this again sometime. We would obviously with different characters, of course. Yeah, if you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comments, the chat as well. I'm sure I pissed off a lot of you guys, so let me know what your guys' opinions and takes on my opinions, I guess. Just go easy on me, please. I fragile. But yeah, guys, that's gonna end the anime tier list. I hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I hope we do this again sometime soon.